Hey guys, so it's Monday. I just gotta make it through the next 2 weeks. So this week, next week, and then starting probably next Friday or whatever, I'm on my vacation. I got 2 fucking weeks off, and I don't have to do anything apart from working for my landladies on Tuesdays and Thursday. Yeah, and Thursdays. Um, all I gotta do is just make it through, but it's extremely hard. Like I'm really finding it hard to fucking do this shit. Um, but I went to work and I was only I only stayed for like 2 hours because there was no fucking room to put anything. But I did like 5 bales in 2 hours, and the first two bales were really big. They were cardboard, and they were just really big. And then I did two of those. Let me show ya. Um, so this is that lint stuff that I showed the last time. These were big bags. They're not supposed to be like this. They've been told not to do it. And also you can see right there, there's a bale of yarn that Kevin did on Friday. And it's over here because, you know, let's see, trash. Because this area is completely full. Like this area was full and I was putting it even further down, like, no, that way. So there was nowhere to fucking put it. So um yeah. So he just put it right there. I got in there, both lanes were filled with cardboard. I got down to like two piles. Um this from right here where the bale was all the way up here was nothing but this stuff. There was 4 boxes of lab, so I did two cardboard, two of the black shit or whatever it is, and then lab. And when I left, the guy was finally starting to move some of the bales, but he started um where the plastic, actually I can show you that too, I think. Um let's see. Need a video. Um no. Um yeah, like over here. You can see you got the bales right there and the plastic goes right there. He finally started moving some of those away. So, but I couldn't do any more because there was no room. And so I was like, okay, well, I got 5 bales done. It's been 2 hours. I got 5 bales done. I'm fine. Um, you can still see some cardboard right there, and that was the two piles left. It's all that fucking big, those big fucking boxes. I'm so fucking tired of doing those. So fucking tired of them. Um, but so every bale I did, uh, the wires, when I put the wires in, the wires were coated, just covered in hydraulic fluid. So I'm trying to, put it through and pull so I can tie it up, and my hands are just getting completely covered in hydraulic fluid. And then once I have the bale come out, it was dripping onto the fucking floor. And I didn't notice it until I fucking stepped in it and slipped in it. I twisted my fucking ankle with that shit. And I've got slip resistant, like the boots I wear are like military grade, slip resistant, but I can run across ice on the damn thing, but you know, ice isn't as slippery as people think sometimes. People play on ice without ice skates and just fine. But you get that fucking hydraulic fluid on your boot. What happens when that fluid that's meant to lubricate and keep things nice and moist gets onto rubber? It's gonna stay there. So for out like a few hours or two, I was there for 2 hours, but it was just back and forth. I had to put it carpet, the carpet that's over there, had to put that and just kind of try to clean things up because I'm it's just this one big fucking OSHA violation ready to just waiting to happen. I mean, it already pretty much is, but I mean, it's like the cylinder for the machine. Of all the states, of all the countries in the world, they can't find someone to make a cylinder for the fucking machine. No one can make a cylinder for this fucking machine. It's been a year. We put in the work order last October, and it's now the next year, and it's already December 12th. So it's almost been a year and 2 months since we put that work order in, and it's still not fixed. Instead, they just keep letting the fucking hydraulic fluid leak. You know, like I said, it's just one big OSHA violation just waiting to be, you know. But yeah, the people up there, they know they're not supposed to do this, and I wish I would have seen the guy today. He said if it happens again, let him know. But it's not supposed to. It doesn't fit in a bale like this, into the baler, and then trying to get these up into the garbage, and the garbage is like roof high. It's about 8, 9, 10 feet tall because it's like one of those really big industrial sized containers. So me and Kevin on Friday barely were able to get in. We're two big, strong guys. So we were having difficulty throwing it in there. So because I can't do it by myself. So what they're not supposed to be doing this. Again, it's like the other ones were kind of already down there. This is brand new. They know damn fucking well they're not supposed to be doing this. Once again, nobody fucking cares. Nobody cares. But I did see this little one after work, just kind of chilling there. It started to move, so it's a little blurry. It noticed that I was taking its picture, and it started to move. But these are cool little spiders. They don't care. They don't care about you'll never really see these in your house. These are like those orb weaver ones where, you know, there's this one, there's those really big ones that are like this fucking big that just like outside your house. And they don't give a flip about coming inside. They're just out there. They collect flies and roaches and all those pests that you don't want inside your house. So I remember when I was in Texas, we had one of the, actually, let me pull it up. Let me show you which one. You'll be like, oh, that one. Those guys right there. These ones, they don't give a flying fuck about coming in your house. And when I was in Texas, there was one right near the door. It was big. It was like, you know, good 5 inches or so. And eventually my mom was like, get rid of it. She told my stepdad to get rid of it. And he didn't want to because they're really good. They collect, you know, they catch roaches and they, like I said, they collect all those bugs that you don't want in your house. And they don't care about coming inside. They have no interest in coming inside. They just set up shop outside and, you know, they collect stuff. And if the area they're in isn't good for collecting food, they pack up and set up shop somewhere else outside. But you're never going to really see these in your house. Then they're just cool little spiders, or in this case, not little spiders, but they're, like I said, they're pretty fucking big. But then you have this little one right here who just, here's the handrail for the stairs. And it just sets up shop. It's just, you can see its web right there. And it's just set up shop underneath the rail. But, yeah. Of course. Yeah, they don't give a flip. Like, they have no fucking desire to interact with humans. And even when they do interact with humans, they don't care. They're cool. I mean, there's people are pretty about spiders, but there's some spiders like these I don't mind because I know they're not going to hurt me. They have no intention on hurting me. They have no desire to hurt me. It's not like a wolf spider, a huntsman spider, or something you can see sneaking in here and, you know, hanging up there. They're like this fucking big. No, it's just I'll stay outside. So those spiders are cool. Jumping spiders, you know, like Lucas. Lucas is exaggerated, obviously, but you know, you look at this jumping spider. They have like these two big eyes, and they're small and furry, and people love them as pets. You know, they're curious, they're playful, and you know, if you go online and look up, there's on Facebook, there's Ophelia the Monster, and this I think it's a woman. She just has a bunch of jumping spiders, and they all have different personalities, but they're all cute, and they like to constantly clean themselves and like their fangs and everything, and it's always like these like let me bring that up too. All right, so I mean, look at them. They're just fucking adorable, and then they sit there cleaning themselves, and sometimes like look at them. They have so much personality, and they have these the curious look. It's like when you look at them, you don't realize they have multiple eyes because all you see are the two big ones. Um, but then you have like right there, look how gorgeous emerald, and sometimes it's magenta, but it's just they're absolutely gorgeous. I love jumping spiders. I mean, look at these. Like a like a kind of what kind of blue we thinking of here? But I mean, jumping spiders. People are like, I hate spiders. Like here, like this beautiful like magenta going to yellow, and got this emerald, and they're just so pretty. I love jumping spiders, and some of them can be little tiny ones, and some of them can be fairly big. But yeah, they're just some spiders. I just they're cool. They keep pests away and stuff like that. So whenever I see a jumping spider or something in the house, I take it outside. After I pet it a few times. I don't do that because my hands are so big and sausagey. I don't want to hurt the little babies. So it's like, come on, and I try to capture it in something, and I just let it outside. Um, and like, do you want to be my friend? Um, but yeah. Uh, But yeah, start of the week. I just need to make it through this week and next week, which is going to be more annoying because she's going on vacation, which means I'm going to have to do her fucking job for her at the factory. So, because we don't have break until the day before not Christmas, but Christmas Eve. So that'd be Friday. But she's leaving on next Tuesday, so that Wednesday, and we'll probably be working next Friday, but get out early. So it's like I'm gonna have to do her job for her because she's not gonna be there. And then it's like, well, what if I was to take a vacation? I mean, when I was sick, it took him forever just to get someone to go down there. So it's like she can take a vacation, but then if I want to take a vacation or if I'm sick, my job's gonna be right there waiting for me when I get back. But the area will just be a mess. It's like, well, now you just gotta stay longer to get it done, and I don't care how long it takes. If it takes you to after 3 o'clock, then it takes you to after 3 o'clock. I want it done. Like, well, maybe you should have thought of that. You knew I was sick, so maybe you should have had someone do it. Like, Kevin was helping me out on Friday, and he's like, I don't mind helping. Because, whenever I ask for help and say, oh, well, Kevin, it's like, oh, well, Kevin's busy with the machine. It's like, how do you know? You just assume. You know what they say about assuming, right? It makes an ass out of you and me. But he just kind of he shook his head because it's like he knows it's bullshit. It's like he's like, I don't mind helping. He came down there and he looked at all the crap that I had to do, the stuff like this. He was like, fucking bullshit. And I'm like, what? He's like, these fucking bags. How the hell are we even supposed to get these out there? And then he walked over when he was walking over, and he saw the other area and how full it was of freaking bales. He comes over, he's like, bullshit. I'm like, what is? He's like, that area. He's like, that area. How do you expect to move any, where do they expect us to put anything? He's like, even if we could move it, away from that area, there's nowhere else around here to put it. So he's like, I'm like, yeah, I know. This is what I deal with, when I work. Oh. But just gotta make it to next Friday. Just gotta survive. I gotta keep telling myself that it's vacation, vacation, vacation. So I'm just tired. Like I said, I'm just mentally and physically tired. You know, I woke up this morning at like 4:30 and I was about to just go back to sleep and not fucking wake back up. I'm just so tired of waking up and going to this job, only to be complained at like my job isn't, I'm not doing my job well enough. So I was like, I don't want to go to fucking work today. And then I'm on the bus, on Scusa waiting for, to get to work. We go to pick someone up, but then she doesn't even come out. We're sitting there for like 10 fucking minutes. I'm like, oh boy, because I enjoy nothing more than waiting for people when I have to fucking get to work. Just, I have no patience anymore. My patience completely fucking run out. And yet I take, somehow I have the patience to take care of June every day. Well, not every day. I guess it's easier because, I only take care of her Tuesdays and Thursdays. So, I mean, most of the time she's sleeping until I get there at 8:30, 9 o'clock. She sleeps until probably about noon. Get her up for her breakfast. So really, I only have to really take care of her for about an hour or so. But just in that one fucking hour alone, the getting up, this, that, can I have a glass of water? And then you give her her breakfast, and even as she's eating, she's like, is there something I can have to snack on? It's like she's eating breakfast, and she's asking if there's something to snack on. Then she'll, she pisses herself at night, and then she'll like take her diaper off, or whatever, and then the fucking room smells like piss, and then you got to get her to change her clothes, and she just like puts, instead of taking the dirty shirt off, she'll put the new one on top of the dirty one. And yet I have the patience for that. I never want to get to that point. If I ever get, I've already said I don't want to live past 40, but if I do unfortunately live to my 60s or 70s or 80s and I start developing dementia, I just want someone to shoot me. Please. I don't want to live like that, because once your mind is gone like that, are you really even living anymore? So, dementia's no fun. Now, I know I'm not saying kill people with dementia. I'm saying for me personally, I want someone to kill me if I have dementia like that. So, just take me to Canada, where people are willingly freaking euthanized. I got a broken arm. Kill him. My tooth is falling out. Kill him. Anyways, moral of the story, I'm a bailer, not a babysitter. I shouldn't have to keep telling people how to do their fucking jobs. Anyway, that's enough for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.